Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're at a weird different scenery today, which is okay, but I wanted to make this video because it has been requested a few times, and although my channel is not primarily based on makeup, I do have a very I feel like I have quite an exquisite amount of makeup, enough to show, which is why I kind of wanted to come on here and show you my collection, especially since I kind of recently reorganized my makeup collection like a few days after Christmas. I was able to get organizers as a gift for Christmas. I didn't show a video because I was having technical problems, but I did get organizers for Christmas, so I was able to broaden more of the organization. Except my palettes look crazy, and you guys are going to notice that, so please don't judge me. I don't think that every single girl has an organized makeup palette section, but I tried, so there's not much I can do in that part, just because like I have so many palettes, and I decluttered palettes I think maybe 2 times within the past 12 months, just because I had so many and I wasn't using all of them. So I did give a good portion of my palettes away because of that reason, and I've stood with the ones that obviously I've had more use of and I'm more careful with. So that's what I'm gonna be showing today, so get ready guys. So as I'm gonna show you guys, like I said, it's not the best and it's messy, and yeah. So this is where I keep all my palettes. Obviously they're not organized right now. I just threw them on there a little while ago because I was doing makeup. But this section is my palette section, which is most of the palettes that I kind of grab the most. I do have more palettes, but they're in my closet. I have this pure makeup brush here, and then I have this set of brushes here. This was actually a candle, and right after I was done with the candle, I actually got this idea from my sister. I boiled really hot water and I stuck it in here for the residue of the wax to kind of lift up, and I kind of cleaned it out, and now I use it as a makeup brush holder because listen, we don't got money to spend $20 on, you know, brush holders. So for those of you guys who didn't know, you can actually take leftover candle jars, as long as it's big enough, and create this type of look as well. So definitely keep that noted, that is a DIY. So here I have like my 2 biggest palettes, and then I have like a mixture here, which I do have to organize, so please don't judge me. Like I said, there's a lot that I have to do. Here I keep my setting sprays. So I have, oh my god, this is a mess. I have my Dr. Brandon one, not so special, huh? And then I have my Morphe one in this corner, and then I have my Tarte one. Nothing special, it's just, and here I go dropping stuff. Nothing special, it's just the perfect corner for it. Then we're gonna start with my drawers, guys. Yes, I have a pair of wispies up here. So I have random stuff up here. I have clips here, just randomly there. I think I got this drawer from Amazon. I intended it to be bigger because I didn't know what size it was gonna be. Oh, don't mind my chip paint there. I have to repaint this room. But yeah, I intentionally intended to get big drawers. I mean, big little thingies, and it came small. So that was the perfect use. So I have some stuff up here. We're gonna go through each drawer with you guys because might as well, right? So the first drawer I have is pretty much wispies. I haven't used lashes in a while except today, and that is because I've had eyelash extensions for like a month. So theoretically I wasn't using them until today because I don't have eyelashes anymore. Here is a second row for them. I don't have much now. I did have a big collection, but like I said, I was using them a lot back then until I got eyelash extensions, which is kind of more preferable for me because like I'm not a professional at putting on lashes, and I don't think, I mean, not every girl is, but like it's just a lot of work for me, and I hate like taking it out, and it's just so much work. So I like getting extensions, so don't judge me. So next we have this next drawer, which is mostly all lip glosses and lip balms. It's random, nothing too special. It's different brands, just how it is. Here we have what I would like to call my random eyeshadows. And what I mean by that is eyeshadows that don't normally come the way I use them. So this is kind of like a nail polish version looking of it. This is like crayons, and that's like a cream eyeshadow. Basically for eyeshadows that are not like a palette, they're in there. So that's the space I have for them. In this tiny drawer here, we have barely nothing, but this is usually my drawer where I keep my eyebrow pencils, which this is a brow gel, this is a brow pencil, and that's where I wanted to keep them. So next drawer we have here is just some random stuff because, like I said, I don't have everything organized up yet, but it's just highlighters, blotting paper, and a cheek thing. Go figure. Here we have small eyeshadows, which I like to kind of keep here, and I think it's more useful for me to keep it that way. I got Dose of Colors, I have MAC, so that's where I'm keeping the small ones. Go figure, right guys? So moving on, my lovely people. In our next drawer we have my favorite, which is my mascaras. Literally, that is all the mascaras I own. I barely use them since the eyelash extensions, but yeah. Eyelash drawers here. My next favorite drawer is not my foundations, but this is kind of where I keep my BB creams and moisturizers, tinted moisturizers for my face. I kind of put it like in this like first drawer because I wanted this to be the first thing I grab, because since my skin has been breaking out a lot, I've been kind of searching up the best like BB creams or tinted moisturizers, something like that I can use if I don't want to use heavy foundation. I can use something like this light and not have to worry about it as much. So that's that drawer. Next drawer we have is my concealers. Yay! I have so many like weird concealers here. Like I said, they're not all by order, obviously. There's no freaking way that I was gonna sit here and organize this, but literally that is my concealers. I don't have much. I do need to buy more, but don't judge me. Moving on up here, we have two of like my favorite perfumes here, Juicy and Modern Mousse. I have a Jaclyn Hill powder, which is one of my favorites in the past few weeks. On the top drawer, I kind of well, here's a short story. I bought this drawer a long time ago, and it happened to come without, like, I don't know, it had 3 drawers. Yeah, so it didn't come with a 4th drawer, and right when I was about to go and curse out the company, I said, wait, I can use this for something. I don't have to call them. I mean, I could have, went and, bridge for another one, but they probably was gonna have me send this back, but I decided to use it for a better purpose. Keep my powders, so I have space to put them in. That's literally all of my powders here in the corner, and it fits, and I don't complain. On the second drawer, I have more powders. This is just like this is a loose one. This one's like a thick one. Here, there's only 2 things here, but what I intended for this drawer is to put my, what do you call it? Stick foundations and smaller foundations. So that was my intention here, because I do have a stick one in this one, so yeah guys. Next drawer is my other favorite drawer. It's kind of a little bit of a mess, but it's my MAC drawer, so it's all the MAC lipsticks that I pretty much own at this moment. I love MAC lipsticks. They're so pigmented, and they're not too dry, and they're not too liquid, which is what I like. Next drawer we have is another random drawer. I have some Smashbox lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, Kat Von D, NYX, NARS, Anastasia. There's different ones here, so they're not organized whatsoever. Next one we have here, we have some random brands as well. They're not in order. I have some Urban Decay, I have more Kat Von D, and I have some random like brands. I don't even know what this brand is. I'm not gonna be honest with you. What is this brand? Here to Slay, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have no idea. And then over here, I have more lip glosses. I haven't been, listen, this is like a very short disclaimer. If you've known me for a really long time, you'd know that I used to really hate lip glosses. Like, I never used to put on lip gloss whatsoever. I was always a matte lip, like liquid lipstick kind of girl. And then all of a sudden, for some reason, I was like craving lip gloss. All of a sudden, like the shininess, like once I started like getting into it. And I bought all these lip glosses. Some of these are from Bath & Body and some of them are from Victoria's Secret, Kapari. There's different ones here, but the Bath & Body Works ones are good. Like these, the lip tints, because not only are they glossy, but they give you some color. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. So we're gonna move on to this section right here. It is messy. Please don't, I gotta clean that, so don't laugh at me. But I have some skincare products back here, and I have my Marc Jacobs like thing here. I got a highlighter. It's the only foundation I think I have up here besides my Anastasia one in the back. So I do keep some random stuff up here. It's not organized whatsoever, but we're gonna move on. So over here I have all of my pencil eyeliners all up in here. This is all the ones that I have, which is pretty freaking awesome, right? Next one in this corner we have is more eyeliners, but they're liquid lip this time. So I have some weird colors here, but they're mostly black, I promise you, because I literally only wear black eyeliner. It's really rare that I'll come in and then I'll start experimenting with different color eyeliners, because that's just funny. So this one, obviously you can see, is the most used drawer. Literally, this is all the liquid lipsticks that I have. I should intend to use a second drawer with this, but oh my god, I have so many, from like Too Faced to Anastasia to Persona, Tarte, Dragon Beauty, oh my god, Half Caked. I have a lot of brands in here. They're not, like I said, I'm not organized whatsoever, but at least I keep them in the drawers, so that way I don't have to sit here and like be melodramatic or suffer that I'm not having these in a correct way. So I'm happy with it. Listen, I'm not even trying to get some lighting in here, sorry, because it's a little dark. It's a little dark. So yeah, that's that drawer. Next drawer is mostly my highlighters drawer. So I have some Fenty Beauty, Ciati. I have this, I honestly don't even know what brand this is. What we got going on here? Steve Laurent. I have Jeffree Star. I have some Milk. I have this one back here. So these are just random highlighters that are not liquid, because my liquid ones are up here. In this next drawer, I only have glitter, which is powdered glitter. This is from ColourPop. This, I can't even tell you guys where I purchased this from, but when I made this purchase, I was actually pretty happy about it, because look at it, it's so cute. It kind of reminds me like sending a message in a bottle. I don't remember when I bought this, so I'm sorry, I can't link it down below unless if I try and find it. But literally, these are all loose pigment glitters if I want to get fancy. This is that drawer, literally, so it's pretty good so far. Last drawer on this corner is basically I want to say my primers. So I have a Clarins Instant Smooth, which this one is actually really good, and came one of my BoxyCharm boxes. It's really matte and it is smooth, which is why I like it. And I have the Benefits Professional. I've used this for so many years already. I love it. And then we have an eye primer here. We have a pure blurring primer, well, correcting primer, which is really good, and it's silicone free, which is good. Anything that's free in regards to products for the face, you sold me already. This one is the blurring primer by CoverX. I've used this for a while as well, and this one's really good, so I do recommend that as well. Also, I'm gonna go back in here for a second because I want to recommend something else to you guys. This right here is a really good product. It's a tinted face oil. Now, I do have to say one thing about it. You do have to be very, 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 very gentle with this product, because a little goes a long way, and I mean it. Like, literally, this is in the shade, oh my god, in the shade 6, either 6 or 9, no, it's 6, because I be playing sometimes. I might listen and I was like, what the hell does this shit say? No, it is a shade number 6, which is kind of like a medium tan tone. and it's by Cosas. It's really good. I do recommend it for you guys to use as well. In regards to another foundation, if you want to go through a drugstore, this is by Revlon, and this one's also, it's the Photo Ready Instafix. This is really good. Usually I try to stay away from liquid foundations a lot, unless if it's like an occasion, but anything that's quick fix, I would use this as well, or the one that I just showed you. Now I do want to recommend some other stuff as well, so this is going to be kind of like a makeup collection plus recommendation. There's some powders that I wanted to share with you guys that I really love, and I feel like I should share. One of them, she has been a brand for a really long time, and not many people know about it, but many people do. It is by It Cosmetics, the Bye Bye Breakouts. This is specifically for oily and acne prone skin, which is what I have, and this one is in translucent. This is a really good powder, and the one thing that's really important for me in regards to having a good powder is to make sure that my powder covers my pores, because I have very huge pores. Now I know you can't really get rid of pores, but I feel like it's important for me to have something that kind of minimizes that for a very short time. This is one of them. It Cosmetics also has another one as well called Bye Bye Pores, which also does help as well. That is another option. The next powder and the last powder that I want to recommend as well, which is really good, is the Too Faced Born This Way Estriol setting powder. This is a really good powder as well. It does do the trick with me as well. Like I said, I have really acne prone skin, so any product that I try and recommend on here to you guys is, you know, I don't want to say is the best product, but if you do have my type of skin, you would kind of figure that that is kind of the way to go as well. So, you know, it is what it is at this point. But in regards to any other recommendations, I might as well show you guys. Another recommendation item here I'm going to show you guys is this concealer right here, Born This Way Sculpty Concealer. This concealer is really good, and honestly, I use this by itself as well. Like, sometimes I don't even go in with foundation, and I know you guys may be like, well, why the hell is this, you know, biatch using concealer as foundation? It just so happens that I was just trying to cover up a lot of blemishes, and it ended up being a better foundation to me than, you know, a regular foundation. So that is one thing that I use as well, which is really good. Another concealer that I love and I literally go through a lot is this Wet n Wild one. It's cruelty free, so it's really good, and I tend to get it in light to medium beige because this is the one that I use to conceal my eyebrows, and it's really good. Like, that I recommend to the T. Best drugstore concealer to me. And we're gonna go in with the best BB cream to me, and I think I shared this before, but it is by Purlisse. This is the one that actually gives me closest to full coverage, and this also has SPF 30, which is really good for the summertime. So for it to give me almost near full coverage and have SPF 30 is like freaking amazing. And it also is an oil-free moisturizer, which is really good. I tend to try and buy a lot of makeup. If I do buy makeup, I try and make sure it is oil-free because, like I said, and I told you guys before, that I have very high oily skin, and if I tend to add any more oiliness to that, then I'm gonna be walking around like I'm a wax figure. So you don't want that. It's very unattractive, it's very unpleasant, so it's very important to try and get products that kind of minimize that. And for me, it's hard. I know a lot of people with dry skin are like, oh, I wish I had this skin. No, trust me, it's not a burden, but you know, it's a process. So yeah, guys, that's literally it. Literally, if I could have this stuck all the way to the top, I would. But this is literally what it looks like. It's not the best organization, but this will change. This is not gonna be here soon. I will be moving everything, but this is literally it. This is my makeup collection. So it's not that big, but it's not that small to some people because you never know, but it's pretty good. So yeah, guys, I mean, that was literally my entire collection. And I do have more palettes besides the ones that I showed you guys, but they're in my closet. Like I said, not all of this is gonna be on my desk for too long because I don't like overcrowdedness, and as you guys can see, like, it just looks like it's overpowering and it looks very overcrowded in my desk, and I don't like that. So I will be switching every single like drawer, and it's going to be going somewhere completely different, so that way I can have some organization. Now, I know some people are already telling me, like, Lisa, why don't you buy makeup drawers? Why don't you buy this? I'm like, I know. Soon enough, it will be my intention, but for now, this is where everything belongs. I can see where it is. I can touch it if I need it. So, yeah, guys, that is literally it. I'm super happy with my collection. Like I said, I've stopped doing makeup a lot in the past few months just because of everything going on with my MS and my breakouts and my acne. And like right now, you guys can see it's not too bad. It could be worse. It could be worse, but I'm glad it's not as bad as it used to be. I'm trying to get it back on track, but my body still has steroids in the system, especially since my last infusion. I do have another infusion coming up within the next week and a half. So after that, then I won't be doing any until 6 months. So I'm hoping that I can get through this last one, so that way I can take some time to clear out my skin. So that's just a whole nother story and a half. But thank you guys for sticking through this video. I know it's a little bit long, but it was a very highly requested video, and I'm so happy to show my collection with you guys. So thank you. Please give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can see that you are liking my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't so already over here, so we can have some fun and make countless videos. And I will see you guys in my next video.